So we are currently on the way to Toronto for Ellie and Sylvia to go to Zimbabwe, and we had to make a stop, and we are somewhere right across the border in New York from Pennsylvania. And I'll turn the camera around here in a second. You can see kind of it's really pretty here right on Lake Erie. Toronto Airport, getting ready to get on the plane. Well, they are, not me. And off they go. Off to Zimbabwe, actually Munich tomorrow. Zimbabwe the day after that, so I get back in the car. I think I might go visit CN Tower. That sounds good to me. All right, headed up to the CN Tower. I'm actually parked at the Rogers Center. Pretty cool. All right, just made it through security. So I'm kind of terrified right now. I'm excited, I want to do this, but kind of terrified. I don't like heights, I don't know how I'll deal with this, and I just spent money on this, so I better do it.
To stay here. 32.
Alright, we made it up. Alright, we made it to the top. I'm actually feeling surprisingly good about this. And that's the Rogers Center, where the Blue Jays play. Lake Ontario here to our left. That's perfect. So now we're coming to the point where it will probably scare me the most. We actually have a glass floor over here, so we're gonna try that, see how it goes. And then there's a place that you can go outside, which would be pretty cool too, so we're gonna try it and see how it goes. So I did actually do it. It's terrifying. Did not enjoy that one, so. All right, so I made it down. Glad I'm back on solid ground now, and I've got my coffee as a reward. But no, that was really fun, actually. I would suggest anyone doing that if they're here in Toronto. It was cool. So I decided to just take a little walk, see what was going on more around here in downtown Toronto. It's a really cool looking city. This is fun. I'm right by the water now. It's pretty cool. So I wouldn't be much of a baseball fan if I didn't at least try to see if I could look in on the Rogers. So I'm here, let's see if I can see anything. So you can just barely see the field in there. And actually it looks like I'm out in right field is where I'm at, so I at least needed to take a look, right? Alright, so last minute I decided that I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a stop at Niagara Falls. So I just got here, just parked. Cost $10 to park, which kind of is annoying because I'm only going to be here for a short period of time. However, I'm excited to see it. I drove past it. It doesn't look like it'll disappoint. It looks really cool. Alright, so I am on the Canadian side. One thing that hit me while I was driving here is that there's a big city, buildings behind me, but it's really commercialized. You know, it kind of looks like a Gatlinburg sort of thing. There's like a Ripley's Believe It or Not, all these just random restaurants and souvenir stores, which was slightly disappointing, actually. I was not expecting that. Anyway, just interesting. One thing also that was interesting, as soon as I stepped out of the car, I could smell the falls. I could smell the water. It's like being on a dock, you know? It's a different smell than being on a dock. Not quite as fishy, little fishy, but you could totally smell it as soon as you step off. So anyway, we're just about here. I'll show you the falls here in a second. So standing this distance from the falls, you can totally feel the mist. It's just everywhere. Even though it's completely clear up above, it feels like it's just kind of misting or a little spray sort of rain. It's all from the falls. I will be honest, if you're around here and you have the ability to stop, even if it's just for a few minutes, it's pretty amazing to see. It really is. Just the amount of water and the height of the drop. It's pretty amazing. It's definitely worth a stop.